Hello everybody, back again with another review. Today's review is over the newly released DC Multiverse The Flash, which is a gold label exclusive to Walmart. That being said, it is 12 plus, just like every other figure. It has 22 moving parts as well. And moving on to the side, you're going to get the Flash in big bold letters with The Flash from Dawn of DC. Moving on to the back, you're going to get this art. To me, I don't know, I'm not really a big fan of this art. It just seems kind of weakly done, and yeah, there's no defined edge on the character, so it's kind of blending in with the background. And then you also get the Flash, the Flash Dawn of DC, once again there at the top. Moving on to the last side here, you're gonna get the Flash. That's pretty much it. And for those who may be searching still, here is the barcode here at the bottom. Now, let's get right into it. Starting off, you're going to get the regular black display stand, nothing new, just something simple once again. And then, the next few things you're going to get are some of these lightning effects. So the first one you're going to get is of this size. So pretty small, most likely that's going to be for like the arm part. And then you're going to get another one. And yet another one, which are probably going to be more for the legs. And then the last one, you're going to get another one as well. Now when it comes to the card, you're going to get the same exact art that's on the back of the box, as you can see. And turning it around, you're going to get the Flash Dawn of DC, real name Wally West. His name is Wally West. He was the fastest man alive, from Kid Flash to the Flash, from accidental killer to pilot of Metron's Mobius chair. Wally West has lived one of the strangest lives of any speedster, traversing multiple planes of existence just to find his way back home. So there's just a little read up of the character. Now let's get into the actual figure. Starting off, you're gonna get figure, obviously looks okay until you realize one thing, which is going to be these eyesores of holes that use the old attachments, which is a shame that they're just reusing. And then you're going to see also here on the boots, that's such a shame that they're getting lazy and just reusing things like that, not even trying to cover them up. And the worst part about this figure is going to be its actual face. So as you can see, it has like a jokerized smile, and yeah, this figure is very controversial because of that. Doesn't really appear to look like him by any means, just a creepy smile. I don't know what they've been doing by having these smile-ized figures or jokerized type smile figures, but it needs to go away. It needs to be vanished, gone forever, never come back, because they fail time and time again. And you get the Splash logo, which is decently painted, although there's some parts you can tell they went a little too overboard with the gold, so therefore it's seeping off the edges. And other than the paint job, you're just going to get the belt area with the lightning going around, not much going on. Then the arms here as well, you're going to get some of it. And yeah, the boots are just regular yellow, as you can see. Nothing special, although I do like that the boots, it's not like there's a cutoff point for the whole entire area. It actually looks like a boot and is shaped that way. And then you're going to get the nice little wings on the side, which are pretty well done in my opinion. And yes, there's some texture areas, such as here around the actual thighs. And then on the upper half with the suit as well. Kind of goes off in the back as well. Here's another area too that they did a poor job of even trying to attempt to, I guess, not cover up. You got this eyesore in the back. I don't like that by any means. They really have done a lazy job on this figure. It's just sad to see, especially since I do not have an actual, I guess, more classic looking Flash until now. But with that being said, let's get into the actual articulation. So when it comes to the actual articulation, you're going to be able to get his head to go side to side. No issue here. Going up, we're going to be able to get it to go up just a little bit, but not too much. And then going down, it's going to go like that. Comes to the arms. Pretty easy to do a T-pose. Pretty simple there. There's not much I need to change or adjust. And then you're going to be able to get full movement as well out of the arms. Be able to go up, down, and around. And one thing about this though is that the butterfly flap, or the flap is supposed to cover the arm, seems like this side's a lot weaker, not willing to move. This side it's a lot better. So yeah, I may have to play around with that a little bit to try and get it to cover up the upper half or the ball joint where it's supposed to go. And it does come with an actual bicep cut, as you can see here. Be able to get some movement a little bit. And it comes to the actual elbows. Should be pretty easy. Yeah, it's pretty easy. Just going to start to bang up against the actual arm part there, so that's the only issue. And when it comes to the hands, you're going to be able to move it around, no issue. Then bend it down this much. And then going up this much. Oh, another issue that I could say though about this figure is like there's no swappable hands, so therefore you're going to be stuck with a fist hand and you're going to be stuck with this hand, which is probably more of the running hand, which is a shame as well. I feel like once again, since they were already lazy with this figure with the exposed parts such as the holes, and then they used the new electric accessories, they should have just included extra hands and less of the electric accessories, because yeah, it's like you're not really going to be able to cover up those holes because you already messed up there. So why not include extra pair of hands at least, so therefore you can change the actual hands instead of having to deal with one of these. So that kind of sucks as well. Yeah, I don't think I have a good score coming for this figure right already, so that sucks. But when it comes to the actual articulation and torso, be able to get side to side, no issue. Get some ab crunch forward. The ab crunch decently a lot in the back. Then yeah, you're gonna get a little hip swivel as well. No issue there, which is good. And when it comes to the actual legs, be able to get full splits. And then when it comes to the actual knee, I would assume the knee should be pretty good for the Flash. So yes, it is. Now when putting it back into place, perfectly fine. And when it comes to the actual foot, be able to get side to side, down, side to side, and you'll be able to get it to go up about this much and then down this much. And then the toe, perfect, no issue there. That's going to wrap up the actual articulation, so let's get into my final thoughts. So what are my final thoughts on this figure? Honestly, it is a very lazily done figure that seemed too rushed at the time when they were going through the process. I mean, leaving the holes at the side of the boots here and then leaving them even up here on the arms is very sad to see, especially when you're using new lightning effects compared to the old ones and you just leave them there. It makes no sense. It really just makes it lazy. And then giving him this weird smile. Yes, it probably would be good if it was a character that deserved a smile like that, like a Jokerized figure. But in this case, I think it is pretty poorly done, but it is a nice face sculpt, I have to say that. But it just sucks that they did that. And then when it comes to articulation, it's very good for articulation purposes, which is good for a Flash figure. But when it comes to the hands, like I said, why not include actual swappable hands instead of including 4 different lightning effects? That really sucks, especially when you have him making a fist there in the back instead of honestly having running hands like you do on this front one. So it kind of sucks that they didn't include actual swappable hands and included more lightning effects instead. So that's another thing, an issue about this character and figure overall. But I think the paint application is pretty well done. I like the texture. Other than that, I don't think this figure has much going for it at the end of the day. So if I had to rate him, I would have to say he's probably, I don't know, probably have to say 6.7 out of 10. It's not like the worst, but very lazily done with the holes. The face makes no sense, no swappable hands, too many lightning accessories. So yeah, I'd say like 6.7 out of 10. Or actually, I'm going to reconsider. I'm going to say it's a 6.2 out of 10. Just drop it down even more just because how lazy it was, which sucks because once again, this is one of my actual Flash figures. That's more of a classic version. But yeah, this figure is going to be very, very controversial in the community. But that's going to wrap up today's review. If you like today's review, please like and comment down below. But until then, I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.